Okay, good morning, guys. Right, so today, really quick one. What I'm going to talk about is, are you breaking things down? And what I mean by that is, don't just say that you want to go and achieve a certain income per month. Actually, break it down. Break it down into how many contacts or contracts or clients you need to actually accumulate to be able to do this. Break everything down to the absolute ridiculous. I'll give you an example, and it's one that I talk about all the time in some of the seminars or the workshops that I do. Is if you want to have £1 million, for example, to look at £1 million, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for me, for you, for everybody. It's a big ask. But if you actually break it down, so let's divide it by the month. So divide it by 12, you end up with 83,000 recurring. So 83 grand a month, which again is a big task. It's a big amount of money for one person to go out and do. But let's take it a step further. So we divide it by 4.3 because there's 4.3 weeks in a month, and you end up with just shy of 20k. So all of a sudden you're looking at thinking, right, so I've got to do £20,000 every single week, week in, week out. Now it sounds a lot more attainable than a million, but still, again, quite a big ask. So then let's divide it a bit further than this. Let's divide it by 2. So now from Monday to Wednesday, you've got to do 10 grand. And then from Wednesday back to Monday, you've got to do another 10. Now that sounds, again, a lot easier than a million, but it's still a big number. It's still quite large. So what we can do is then start to break it even further than this. So we're breaking things down, and let's divide it by 100. And you may ask why 100. It could be 50. It could be anything. But we'll start with 100 because it's something that's probably a bit easier for maths actually for me to work out for you. So all of a sudden you end up with £100. So you took your 10,000, you've divided it by 100. You've now got £100. So what you've got to be able to do is. Sorry, I just had a message pop up on the phone. Right, so what you've got to do is then look at that £100 and say to yourself, right, can I make £100 from Monday to Wednesday and then from Wednesday back to Monday? Yeah, relatively easy. You could go and stop cars on the street, clean the windows. There's a lot of things that you could do to make that every single week. So the better question to ask yourself is that if you could take somebody, so if I said to you, for example, if I showed you guys how to make £500 every week, twice a week, would you let me have £100 of that and you keep the 400? So I'm going to show you how to make £500 twice a week, so £1,000 in total. From that 1,000, I want to keep 200 and you keep the rest. Sounds like a fair deal? And all of a sudden, all I've got to do then is start thinking about all the different activities and things that you can do every single week to make £1,000. And once I've sussed out how to do that, I get 99 more people. That's where the 100 comes in. You plus 99 more does that, and all of a sudden we're making £1 million a year. Quite simple when you break things down. Are you breaking things down in your life and your business though? If you want to achieve that car, that house, that holiday, that lifestyle, are you breaking these things down to the absolute fundamental basics? Take it down, get to the ridiculous, and keep on going and going and going and going. And all of a sudden what you'll find is that the plan for you to actually go out and do becomes a lot easier, because the likelihood is for most people you've never made a million before. So to actually look at a million, it's a big, big amount of money. £1,000 a week, though, is a lot more achievable. Loads of people think, well, do you know what? If I got up, went out there and gave it my all, I could probably quite easily make £1,000. Well, maybe not easily for some people, or for me, or for you. Everyone's different, but £1,000 a week sounds a lot easier than £1 million, or even £83,000 a month. So break things down to the ridiculous on all levels. Your car, your house, your lifestyle, your business, your turnover, your profits, absolutely everything. Look at what the basic fundamentals are behind this. Then you can start to take that action towards it. And the reason why this works so well is because you get that certainty. You get the belief that I can do this because it's something that I've done before, or I've seen a lot of people doing it. You don't see lots and lots of people making millions of pounds, although there is lots of people that do this. So what you've got to do is write it down, then write it a bit further, then take it further again, and just keep on coming down until you get to a real raw number that you can work on. Try it out. Let me know how you get on, guys. Tweet me as always at Jon_Covey. As always, John is without the H. You can also jump over onto my website, which is joncovey.com, and reach out to me across the networks there. So I hope that's useful for you. I know it's something that I do with all my planning when I'm breaking down, certainly on numbers. I'll break it down to the actual basics and the most ridiculous thing that I can do. Have fun. Have a great day. Let me know how you get on.